Cracking we in with another one. Face of the franchise. DMX. The dog is out. Just over here. No, I was kidding. Anyways, we're about to play. Let's get it. Boars, nigga. Boars. Oh yeah, we.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Broncos Stadium at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Oh, versus. Hands back.
Set. 60 or.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, let me throw it!
And he's taken down.
What the heck, man? If I get away with a sack, let me throw it.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
That's crazy.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll look to throw here. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. He's got him.
All right, I'm looking for Sanders.
A huge play there for Denver.
What kind of crap is going on there? Can y'all block?
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Sanders has it over the middle. Still churning. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A little tough on the secondary there, in zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can
you got them beating. Yeah, there we go.
Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
You gotta be kidding me. They ain't no slant that dang on slow.
Practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives you...
And caught by
Sanders. Y'all want to try to play.
Touchdown Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders.
Doing the celebration, don't have him merge into. Have the player merge into me. And then, god dang.
So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the
y'all still ain't solving the problem where people go walk through each other?
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh. We gotta get to the ball. 5.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Over the middle, he's got Deshaun Hamilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position, because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, come on, man.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the
under pressure, and he'll go
and wind up,
back
boy.
at the 26-yard line. Joe Schobert came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, I had time.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me.
That time on that one. What is going on? Ain't nobody gonna block him?
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Because y'all niggas ain't blocking. Put that nigga in the zone.
We remind you that coming up later tonight, we've got a good AFC battle in Baltimore. The Super Bowl champs, New England, in town to
come on.
And down he goes. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is really be able to bounce back in the next one, because right now, this has not been his game.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And now a shot taken on 3rd down.
Folks have big body receivers. Let's go.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs.
I'm about to say it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Devontae Booker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from.
Intimidating the Browns.
This group
You're
is
not
well
intimidating the
organized,
Browns.
well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Watch the film. So if you get to me in 2 seconds, it's a wrap.
Down. 60 or.
And even sit back in the pocket for.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got his tight end, Jake Butt.
Oh my God, he broke away.
The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Jake Butt as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing.
Come on, set. 8, read. 58 right there. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. Slam. X3. 218, chopper. Now.
They'll throw now on the final play. Rolling to his left. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line.
That's it, baby.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on out to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll get started out on the West Coast in Oakland, and that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we're off to check out another game, and they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. 35-13, the final score. Finally, let's get over to Carson, see what's happening with the Chargers at home at Dignity Health Sports Park. And that game all tied up with the visiting Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and
Not
Charles
necessarily
Davis.
ours.
Separates these two.
Here we go. 18 gator. Rabbit.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this thing go. And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A huge play there.
I already know that's the game plan.
45 yards.
I don't care what level of football you play. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along. And hope
Oh my God.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted.
Oh, let me move. What the heck?
First round pick to
Nigga, run that back.
And he's got daylight. It's a
Oh, y'all got me falling too. What the heck? Ain't nobody doing that.
Browns.
Oh, really? Let that be a pick six? That's crazy. First of all, I didn't even think the throw was going to be that bad. I was leading to my receiver in that situation. When I looked over there, it was two people at the time.
After the pick six, they go
I
right
thought I was
back
going
to the
to
air.
throw it to my
Here
receiver.
to Sanders. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
To start the drive, but that one incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there.
8 interceptions now.
It's another first down.
Yeah, but it's still putting you in that.
Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll set up a throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there. Need to be. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Ty Aaron Rodgers.
With his second TD of the game,
Emmanuel Sanders another touchdown and catch the lead.
Ready up. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. 5.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, wow.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy.
It looked like the throw was going to be way super off. I'm like, what the heck?
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that
And
group
has
right
this
now.
pinpoint perfect defense.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
Steps away to his left. Oh, some strong running. And he slips up past the 45 before
That's
being
an
tackled.
scramble.
19
Who's gonna start
yards to
running?
pick up there. Move the
Hit
chains.
your body.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
30 base. Big grip.
I want young players too.
First down. He'll drop to throw it.
Never take that into account.
Dancing to his left. And this will leave him a yard
It's so
short.
bad the
Nice
computer
pick
have
up
his
of 9
way
yards on
sometimes.
first down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
2nd and 1.
Oh, touchdown.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Devontae Booker with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me
Threw
something
in
I'm having trouble
his- and-
believing. 5 touchdowns.
and they were putting mad
This is
pressure on him.
5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
I had to change my clock. Off.
Down. 10 Lobo. And ready.
He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago.
And he can't find anywhere to go.
Either one of us at 20.
And he
That's
goes
what I'm saying.
down.
That's either one
Credit
of
the
us.
sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates
Whoever has
this
the ball
entire
last,
game.
or
The way
whoever
they've been
can
pushed
make-
around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another
nice
fun play to
breakaway.
watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel
Inbounds.
of a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Back to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And caught by Sanders. Touchdown.
I was going to throw the second, and then I was like, man, we got to get
from 13 yards out.
Back into the groove.
Will extend their lead.
All the way back in the groove.
This is obviously quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
I was building like crazy.
And 18 Gator. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
That, that's
the tackle there.
lost yardage by going. You had the first down.
After getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
And the fans.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Royce Freeman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos
the situation may be.
Fumble and turn it into 6.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at...
Got it. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine.
Watch the run. Watch the run. 53's the mic. 53.
Mike. Be grip. Be grip.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds.
He going out of bounds and everything else.
It's Freeman. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts.
All their timeouts,
so we can waste with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The Broncos on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw here. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders, 28 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again.
Yeah, it is a bye week.
The loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
You got some offense that knew can tackle him. It's like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing. They didn't have to be a pick six, especially how much distance he had away actual end zones. Like, man, I made a career out of feasting on QBs where you were like, all you can eat buffet today. Your blockers really let you down, huh? Doesn't seem like it mattered though. We couldn't stop you when it counted. I really expected to win this, and man, this loss hurts. Yeah, get used to it. Okay, leader of the new school. Oh boy, I'm just. All right. Give it a lot. Actually, that's why I can't get another start. Quarterback with generational arms have the power to stretch any defense to their breaking point. When they enter the zone, their maximum throw distance is increased by 15. Yikes. That's what dropped, and I was like, where the heck how that go? Next week to and get this practice going, and then advance to the next week again. It's a week 10, and try to get back on board and mollywop these niggas in the league. Man, if they were able to keep putting pressure on me, we might have took that one for real.
All right, gentlemen, we made way too many mistakes this week, okay? The coaching staff has gone in. We've simplified the game plan. Let's go out here and execute. Hey, we got to execute to win.
Set 30 base. Get it. Down. 91. Shoot. Okay, break.
I'll throw it to a couple.
All right. go. Here we go, here we go. 5.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You finally getting it. You're starting to turn the corner, and that's what we like to see as a coaching staff. Show us some more.
Yo. Oh, we gotta play the Vikings defensive team. Well, after I go to this other practice, that's the only thing about bye week. You gotta do back-to-back practices. Message. You drew a tough matchup this week. Me and my guys are going to make things real hard on you. Hope you're prepared for a fight. Strong safety. Whatever. Intimidate. I welcome the challenge. Crushing dudes like you is what got me into the NFL. Alright, okay. I can appreciate a little cockiness. Can't wait to see you back up. Wait, can't wait to see you back it up on the field. Okay. Accumulate. Alright, we can do that. 37. Can't even talk. 7. Derwin James.
Guys, we all watched the film from yesterday, and I hope everyone knows it wasn't good enough. Today's practice has got to be great. You want to win a ball game, take advantage of your practice reps, because Sunday's going to be here before you know it.
Ready, ready. 60 yards. Hut, go. Here we go. Set. 8, read. Now. Set up. 8, Leaf River. Leaf River. Ready, ready. Hit it.
Oh, wow. Come on.
Ready. 15, Lonnie. Ready, ready.
I know.
All right. Small steps in the right direction. That's what we've been talking about. And you know what? Today you took a lot of those small steps. I'm proud of you. Keep it up.
That's my dude, Fletcher Cox. Yeah, like he. Oh man, yeah, like he in beast, man. What you call it? Who said that the other day? Ryan Clark talking about ain't nobody close to Aaron Donald. I don't know about all that. Man, all I can say to Fletcher about that is, bro, you got something to prove. I mean, you always got something to prove when this want to win that Super Bowl, but terrorize these quarterbacks and running backs and these offensive lines, because that's what's going to help Carson do what he do. Y'all gotta get to him, man. They keep there's rumors that we might be traded for Clowney too. We can get Clowney, and Clowney can play effectively under us. Oh man, Clowney won.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one.
I think.
Between the Denver Broncos and the Minnesota Vikings. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Appreciate you, Coach. Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago. This crowd decked out in purple.
Defending champion.
Here, guys, burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Denver Broncos. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Had to give them the
for the
ball.
Broncos, they come in riding high. Just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're...
I forgot Leslie's back.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay.
Yes.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now this one to his running back.
Oh, do something with it, bro. Look away from that big lead.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Looking to throw. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's false start. We gotta snap the ball. They caught us.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They'll look to throw.
I'll look to run.
First out to his left. There he goes inside the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him.
Only because I was running on the left side.
Of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to a sack back at the 16-yard line. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide,
I heard the
you're
announcer
forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they
that's what I'm talking about. Why are y'all letting people come through so easily like that?
Right now,
or
very
lights
quickly.
out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
Now back to throw.
Oh, come on. He had
That is
that.
incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to charge.
Ready. Send over.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Oh, come on.
Coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player.
That's what I'm talking about. If I start running to a certain extent, just run.
Down, but not before
mostly switch to run back to pass.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
Once he starts moving, you don't. When you move, you run.
Quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their
clearly
back
faster
to the
than
which
the
opens up a lot of
alignment.
space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off
He
with
can't-
it.
he
What a
can't use,
big-time
you know.
pickup on that play.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, I'm scared.
They'll set up to throw. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Let's go. 15, Lonnie. 15 line. Play it. Back to you.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Hey.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big
straight. He tried to dip and dove.
And move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. In today's football,
where
receivers break tackles, make people miss,
I threw it.
get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down.
And he'll get in.
No touchdown. You got some.
Denver. Philip Lindsay, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are in for 6. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
Set, ready? 10-2 saw.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right.
We got 5.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before
probably
he
shouldn't lob
reaches
it to
the
him.
33-yard line.
Color.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Just waiting to call 2-minute warning right at that point. It was probably already 2-minute warning.
Our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime,
Late
as we
before
do
even.
this season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
And caught by Sanders. Touchdown Broncos.
Hey,
Emmanuel
let's get it,
Sanders,
DMX.
his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Broncos will extend their lead. On those slants, everything happens
He
so
never
quickly.
left.
What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you.
Down. 70. Indy.
He'll drop to throw. Airing it out for Hamilton. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Going up top. Got a man.
Rally tight end. I wasn't expecting you to get the extra momentum to go in the end zone.
Denver touchdown.
I corralled the catch.
Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Broncos will add on to their lead.
And
Heard a coach talk about those
okay,
late in the
so I
half
was in the
scores,
zone.
especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. Check in.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Pushing his way through. And they're able to get this one across.
Able to evade him.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Pilot, 64, weak. Get it.
On first down, it's Lindsay. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop
I don't play keep away.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They're going to look to throw. And able to find Deshaun Hamilton complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was no one fooled. Quarterback was in.
Come on.
Looking for Sanders here on the, and this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one good for 37 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited
Yes,
about.
RB.
The big plays,
And he will fight his
Okay.
way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Philip Lindsay with 2 touchdowns on the season in this game. And the Broncos will extend their lead. A 1-yard run on first down, another yard that gets them into the end zone on second down. Maybe not much for the yards per carry average, but hey, 6 points.
Yeah, bottom line is it doesn't matter there. You've got to find a way to wedge it into the end zone.
I know it's part of it. It's
That's
just,
out the window. How do you score? And on second down, they had something going. They got a yard.
Part of it is exaggerating.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Ready?
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsay. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he'll go down right around the 47.
Never let him say I didn't give you
4 yards to pick up, first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play that was going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Anthony Barr in on the tackle. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure
he's an X factor, but you know I had time to spin
cover up gaps, trying to cover
that
up
one. Y'all can't give him
the football.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here.
For that to go 1-on-1 right there? Come on, man.
Another first down. That also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL.
Went on point on the spin.
In college, but I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
His pass caught at the 4.
Gotta be kidding me.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
I buy the defender and he couldn't even get
5 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there. And he will score. Touchdown.
That's well. I haven't got a rushing touchdown.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? No, I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's going. She's full.
Ninth.
Ready? 60 or.
Hey, tighten down.
They'll run on first down. Lindsay. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. It's Everson Griffin who made the tackle. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your time.
That's really what it comes down to. It's not really about trying to call them early and stuff like that.
Now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
At 3. So
and he will have the first down across the 20
really
to
on
the
that, you have
19-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Gotta stop them on
Brandon,
third
when
down.
a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Still on his feet.
That's 9 touchdowns.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation.
He's trying to hit Stick Ring.
Call it a night,
Gotta feel
call it a game,
backwards.
call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you...
Set, ready? 18 Gator.
55. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Check safety. Check safety.
Topper.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
And they just hit another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
The age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
That's That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings...
Game over.
It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Broncos, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills.
Normally, Kirk
Meanwhile,
Cousins can outthrow you.
They've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they will finally get an extra week to heal up a bit as they will get the late bye in Week 12. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I gotta play Luke Kuechly on one of these soon. Man, you might as well not even talk to me. He got burnt off. Golly, good game. I wish I could say the better team won, but, well, you know. For real, though, you got talent. I was impressed with everything I saw from you last week. Keep it up. Yeah, I ain't. Awareness, break, sack, throw in, second release. Okay, ability slot, finally, and fast break and agile extend. So we got fast break. Passers with this ability immediately respond to user input, and defenders react more slowly on design quarterback run plays. That's helpful. because I've been complaining about that crap. How you just get a, how I can't transition from standing in the pocket to running when I'm actually moving. Like, what the heck is that about? Agile extender. While in the pocket, passers with this ability are almost guaranteed to evade the first sack attempt by blitzing. That's the mean. God dang. I mean, it would be fast break too. We're gonna go ahead that way. Next week's play and get this practice done. Gotta play the Bills. Man, we playing a lot of sorry teams now. Like record-wise, I should say. So it's supposed to be easy at this point. Everyone warns you about red flags in relationship, but I want to hear about the green flags. Okay. Facebook, but
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We got to get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to get better? I'm ready to work today. You ready to work? You ready to work? All right, then let's see it. Let's get out there and do it.
Here we go, here we go. 70, Indy. Set, go. Ready, set. Fire. Ready, ready. 60 outlaw. Huck, go. Here we go, set. 30 base. Now.
I don't like throwing screens.
Ready up.
But when I
Leaf river, leaf river.
Hey, you know what, man? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited? We're only scratching the surface of our potential. This team has so much talent. So just keep pushing, and we're going to get to that next level.
That's what I need to do. Go look at the record books right quick. You know what I mean? That's what I wanted to do, was go for Peyton Manning's record anyways. I mean, that's a go for your quarterback regardless. The fact that I'm on stuff on here right now. I guess they're going to tell you that once the Pro Bowl comes up. Look and see who was on the Pro Bowl list, though. Season. Go passing TDs. Yeah. There, Todd Mahomes and Tom Brady and Peyton. Well, space. And damn. I definitely ain't getting that. I don't even try to rush the ball like that. Or get touchdowns like that. Some of the rushing has come out of convenience. Some of it's been designed but not really designed, meaning that call pass on a run. I just did say where my cover should go, so that way I can run underneath or run around stuff. There's progress. Already broke well 1/3 because did a about 300. At least get to something else. They defense. How Suggs is doing over there. That's be a superstar player, right? Or should have superstar ability. Alright. This is the end of my broadcast. Like, share, subscribe. It's gonna be on my YouTube page after this stream is ended. AO Kid 2306. Back like Cook Crack, AO Kid exclusive, and I'm out.